learners! For today, our topic is operations on rational numbers, and it was based on Mathematics 7, Quarter 1, Module number 5.
This is from LRMDS Bulacan. Thank you and congratulations to the development team of this module. Credits to the author, language reviewer, content editor, illustrator, and layout artist of this module.
Hi math lovers! Are you ready? Let's learn! Have fun! Because mathematics is fun!
What I need to know.
This module provides varied activities that will help you to learn operations on rational numbers. It leads you to a proper way and easy steps to perform operations on rational numbers. At the end of this module, you are expected to determine the procedures on how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide rational numbers, perform operations on rational numbers, and solve word problems involving operations on rational numbers.
What I know. Turn your module to pages 3 and 4. Let's answer the pretest and circle the letter of the correct answer. What's in?
It is very important to recall the rules in performing operations on integers. First, let's proceed to addition of integers. We have rules. To add integers with like sign, find the sum of their absolute values and copy the sign common to both integers. To add integers with unlike sign, find the difference of their absolute values and use the sign of their integer with a greater absolute value. In subtracting integers, we have rules. To subtract integers, change the sign of the subtrahend, then proceed to addition process. In multiplication of integers, multiplying like sign, the product is positive. Thus, positive and positive, the product is positive. Negative and negative, the product is also positive. And in multiplying with unlike sign, the product is negative. Thus, positive multiplied by negative, the product is negative. And if we are multiplying negative and positive, the product is negative. How about in dividing integers? In dividing integers with like sign, the quotient is positive. Thus, positive divided by positive, the quotient is positive. And negative divided by negative, the quotient is also positive. But in dividing unlike sign, the quotient is negative. Thus, positive divided by negative, the quotient is negative. And negative divided by positive, the quotient is negative.
Activity time! Let's try number 1. 12 plus negative 25 is equals to correct, negative 13. Since we need to add integers with unlike signs, so we will subtract their absolute values and use the sign of their integer with a greater absolute value. For number 2, negative 34 plus negative 16, what will be our answer? Yes, negative 50. So we need to add integers with like signs. So we will add their absolute values and use their common sign. Number 3. Negative 64 minus negative 28. What will be our answer? Correct, negative 36. In subtracting integers, we will get the opposite of the subtrahend. Change the operation to addition, then follow the rules in adding integers. Number 4. Negative 25 multiplied by negative 6. What is our answer? We have 150. Since our given integers have the same sign, so the product is positive. Number 5. Negative 93 divided by 3 is equal to correct, negative 31. The quotient of 93 and 3 is 31, and they have the different sign, so the quotient is negative. What's new? Turn your module to page 6. Trace the correct paths by drawing a line with the highlighter from the start to the end of the race. Let's play the race. Perform the indicated operations. Let's find the correct paths so that we can end up to finish. Now let's start. Let's answer 3 over 7 plus 2 over 7. What do you think is our answer? 5 over 14, 6 over 14, or 5 over 7? Correct, our answer is 5 over 7. Now let's answer star number 2. We have 4 over 9 minus 2 over 3. What do you think is our answer? Negative 2 over 9 or 2 over 9? Correct, 2 over 9. Now let's proceed to star number 3. Let's answer 2 over 3 times 4 over 5. In here, we have 7 possible answers. What do you think is our product? Correct, the answer is 8 over 15. Let's answer star number 4. 3 over 4 divided by 1 over 8. What is our quotient? Correct, the answer is 6. Let's proceed to star number 5. 2 and 2 over 5 plus 1 and 2/3. What do you think is our sum? 5 and 4 over 5, 3 and 1 half, 4 and 1 over 15, or 2 over 15? Yes, the sum is 4 and 1 over 15. Star number 6, 3 and 3 over 8 multiply by 1 and 5 over 9. Yes, correct. The answer is 5 and 1/4. Let's answer star number 7. 1 and 8 over 9 minus 5 over 6. What do you think is the difference? Correct. We have 1 and 1 over 18. Star number 8. 8 over 9 divided by 4 over 5. 4 over 15 or 1 and 1 over 9? Yes, correct. That is 1 and 1 over 9. Now let's answer the last question. To reach the finish line, 3 and 4 over 7 minus 1 and 3 over 7. Correct, that is 2 and 1 over 7. Congrats! What is it? Lesson number 1. Addition of rational numbers.
Addition of rational numbers with the same denominators or adding similar fractions. To add similar fractions, add the numerators and write the sum over the denominator. Then get its lowest term.
Let's have example number 1. 3 over 15 plus 7 over 15. Let's try this solution. First, add the numerators. 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. Second step, write the sum over the denominator. So we have 10 over 15. Lastly, reduce to lowest terms. Because 10 and 15 are both divisible by 5, let's divide them by 5. What is our final answer? Correct, 2 over 3. Let's proceed to example number 2. Negative 3 over 4 plus 5 over 4. Let's use this solution. First, add the numerators. Negative 3 plus 5 is equal to 2. Then, write the sum over the denominator. We have 2 over 4. Then, reduce to lowest terms. 2 and 4 are both divisible by 2. So, let's divide 2 and 4 by 2. So now, what is our final answer? Correct, the answer is 1/2.
Addition of rational numbers with different denominators or adding dissimilar fractions. To add dissimilar fractions, find the LCD or the least common denominator. Convert to equivalent fractions. Write the sum over the denominator and always gets its lowest term.
Let's have this example number 1. 2 over 3 plus 4 over 5. Using this solution, what is our answer? First, find the LCD or get the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. Next, convert to equivalent fraction by using the new denominator. 2x times 5 over 5 is equals to 10 over 15. Next is 4 over 5 times 3 over 3. The product is 12 over 15. Then, let's add the numerators. 10 plus 12 is equals to 22. Now, write the sum over the denominator. We have 22 over 15. Then, reduce to lowest terms. We have 22 divided by 15. We have... Correct, 1 and 7 over 15. Example number 2. 5 over 7 plus negative 2 over 3. For our solution, first, find the LCD or get the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 7 and 3 is 21. Convert to equivalent fraction by using the new denominator. 5 over 7 multiplied by 3 over 3 is equal to 15 over 21. Negative 2 over 3 multiplied by 7 over 7. The answer is negative 14 over 21. Now, let's add the numerators. 15 plus negative 14 is equal to, yes, 1. Now, write the sum over the denominator. We have 1 over 21. Always reduce to lowest term. Now, what is our final answer? Correct, we have 1 over 21.
Let's proceed with addition of mixed numbers. To add mixed numbers, observe the following rules. First, examine the fractional part of each mixed number to determine whether the denominators are similar or dissimilar. The second one, if the denominators are unlike, use the LCD to rewrite the equivalent of the fractions. Add the whole numbers and add the fractions separately. Whole number plus whole number, then fraction plus fraction. And lastly, simplify the result if necessary.
Let's try this given example. 5 and 3/4 plus 4 and 1/8. For our solution, examine the fractional part of each mixed number to determine whether the denominators are similar or dissimilar. Our fractions are 3/4 and 1/8. They are dissimilar fractions. If the denominators are unlike, use the LCD to rewrite them as equivalent fractions. The LCM of 4 and 8 is equal to 8. Now let's change the denominator of 3/4 into 8. This will become 6 over 8. For 1 over 8, it will remain as 1 over 8. Add the whole numbers and add the fractions separately. Whole number plus whole number, fraction plus fraction. Let's add 5 and 6 over 8 plus 4 and 1/8. First, add 5 and 4. The sum is 9. Now 6 over 8 plus 1 over 8 is equals to 7 over 8. Simplify the result if necessary. Now what will be our final answer? Yes, we have 9 and 7 over 8. Lesson number 2. Subtraction of rational numbers.
Subtraction of similar fractions. To subtract similar fractions, subtract the numerators and write the difference over the denominator. Then, get its lowest term.
Let's have example number 1. 8 over 9 minus 2 over 9. Let's try the solution. Subtract the numerators. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Write the difference over the denominator. We have 6 over 9. Then reduce to lowest terms. 6 over 9 are both divisible by 3. What do you think is our final answer? Yes, 2 over 3. Example number 2. Negative 3 over 8 minus 7 over 8. Subtract the numerators. Negative 3 minus 7. The answer is negative 10. Now write the difference over the denominator. We have negative 10 over 8. Reduce to lowest terms. Negative 10 divided by 8 is equal to... Yes, we have negative 1 and 1/4.
Subtraction of the similar fractions. To subtract the similar fractions, the same procedure as addition. Find the LCD or the least common denominator. Convert to equivalent fractions. Write the difference over the denominator and always get its lowest term.
Example number 1. 3 over 5 minus 2 over 7. For our solution, find the LCD or get the LCM of the denominators. The LCM of 5 and 7 is 35. Now convert to equivalent fraction by using the new denominator. 3 over 5 times 7 over 7. Our answer is 21 over 35. Now we have 2 over 7 multiplied by 5 over 5 is equal to 10 over 35. Now subtract the numerators. 21 minus 10 is equal to 11. Write the difference over the denominator. We have 11 over 35. Reduce to lowest terms. What will be our final answer? Yes, that is 11 over 35.
Now let's try to convert mixed fraction. To subtract mixed numbers, convert each to a proper fraction. If they don't have common denominators, then find the common denominator and use it to rewrite each fraction. Then subtract the fraction and simplify.
Example number 1. We have 4 and 3 over 5 minus 2 and 3/4. Now for our solution, convert each to an improper fraction. 4 and 3/5, we have 5 times 4 plus 3. 4 and 3/5 will become 23 over 5. Now for 2 and 3/4, we have 4 times 2 plus 3. We have 11 over 4. If they don't have common denominators, then find a common denominator and use it to write each fraction. The LCM of 5 and 4 is 20. 23 over 5 multiplied by 4 over 4. This will become 92 over 20. Now let's change 11 over 4. Multiply it by 5 over 5. Our answer is 55 over 20. Subtract the numerators and write the difference over the denominator. we have 92 minus 55 over 20 is equal to 37 over 20. Always simplify the result if necessary. 37 divided by 20, what will be our final answer? That is 1 and 17 over 20. Lesson number 3. Multiplication of rational numbers.
The product of two given fractions is a fraction whose numerator is the product of the numerators of the given fractions and whose denominator is the product of the denominators of the given fractions. Product of two given fractions is equal to product of their numerators over the product of their denominators.
Let's try this given example. 2 over 3 times 4 over 3. Let's try this solution. First, multiply the numerators. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. Now multiply the denominators. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. What will be our final answer? Yes, 8 over 9 is in simplest form. Let's proceed to example number 2. 3 over 4 times 7 over 10. Using this solution, what will be our answer? First, multiply the numerators. 3 times 7 is equal to 21. Now multiply the denominators. 4 times 10 is equal to 40. 21 over 40 is the final answer. Example number 3. Negative 5 over 3 multiplied by 9 over 10. In this example, we will apply cancellation. Notice that negative 5 and 10 are both divisible by 5, while 9 and 3 are both divisible by 3. In this given example, let's cancel out negative 5 and 10. Negative 5 will become negative 1 and 10 will become 2. Let's cancel out 3 and 9. 3 will become 1 and 9 will become 3. Now multiply the numerators. Negative 1 times 3 is equal to negative 3. Multiply the denominators. 1 times 2, our answer is 2. Reduce the lowest terms. Negative 3 divided by 2, what will be our final answer? Yes, negative 1 and 1/2. Example number 4. 2 and 1/6 times negative 18 over 91. Convert first the mixed numbers into improper fraction. 2 and 1/6 will become 13 over 6. Now let's use cancellation. 13 and 91 are both divisible by 13. 13 will become 1 and 91 will become 7. We can cancel out 6 and negative 18. 6 will become 1 and negative 18 will become negative 3. Now multiply the numerators. 1 multiplied by negative 3 equals to negative 3. Multiply the denominators. 1 times 7 equal to 7. What is our final product? Correct, that is negative 3 over 7. Lesson number 4. Division of rational numbers.
To learn division of rational numbers, let us recall how to divide a fraction by another fraction. We know division of fractions is the inverse of multiplication. Similarly, in case of rational number, also division is the inverse of multiplication as defined below. If m and n are two rational numbers such that n is not equal to 0, then the result of dividing m by n is the rational number obtained on multiplying m by the reciprocal of n. Now, when m is divided by n, we write m divided by n. Thus, m divided by n is also equals to m multiplied by 1 over n. If w over x and y over z are two rational numbers such that y over z is not equal to 0, then w over x divided by y over z is also equals to w over x multiplied by the fraction y over z raised to negative 1 is also equals to w over x times z over y. The number to be divided is called dividend. The number which divides the dividend is called the divisor. When dividend is divided by the divisor, the result of the division is called quotient.
Let's have example number 1. 7 over 9 divided by 4 over 9. Get the reciprocal of the divisor. It will become 9 over 4. Proceed in the rules in multiplying fractions. We have to multiply it by 7 over 9. You may use cancellation. We can cancel out 9 and 9. They are both divisible by 9. Multiply the numerators and the denominators. 7 times 1 equals to 7. 1 times 4 equals to 4. Reduce to lowest terms. 7 divided by 4. What will be our final answer? Correct, 1 3/4. Now let's have example number 2. 9 over 16 divided by 5 over 8. Get the reciprocal of the divisor. 5 over 8 will become 8 over 5. Proceed in the rules in multiplying fractions. We have to multiply it by 9 over 16. Now you may use cancellation. 16 and 18 are both divisible by 8. 16 will become 2, and 8 will become 1. Now multiply the numerators and the denominators. 9 times 1 is equal to 9. 2 times 5 is equal to 10. So for our final answer, we have 9 over 10. Example number 3. 2 over 11 divided by negative 7 over 15. First, get the reciprocal of the divisor. Negative 7 over 15 will become 15 over negative 7. Now proceed in the rules in multiplying fraction. We have to multiply it by 2 over 11. Now multiply the numerators and the denominators. 2 times 15 equals 30. 11 times negative 7 equals negative 77. Reduce the lowest terms, or in this case, apply the rules for sign numbers. 30 divided by negative 77, our lowest term is negative 30 over 77. Example number 4. 3 and 1 over 5 divided by 1 and 4 over 7. First, we have to convert mixed number into improper fraction. 3 and 1/5 will become 16 over 5. 1 and 4 over 7 will become 11 over 7. Get the reciprocal of the divisor. It will become 7 over 11. Proceed in the rules in multiplying fractions. Now multiply the numerators and the denominators. 16 times 7 is equal to 112. 5 times 11 is equal to 55. Now reduce to lowest terms. 112 divided by 55. For our final answer, we have 2 and 2 over 55. Let's try the following word problem. Word problem number 1. Tony had a piece of rope. Rope 1 was 4 1/2 feet long. Rope 2 was 3 1/4 feet long. Rope 3 was 3 3/4 feet long. What is the total length of the rope? Now use this illustration. We have 4 1/2 feet, 3 1/4 feet, and 3 3/4 feet. Now let's convert it to improper fraction. 4 1/2 will become 9/2 plus 3 1/4 will become 13/4. 3 3/4 will become 15/4. Now let's make them similar fraction. Their LCD is 4. 9/2 will become 18/4, while 13/4 and 15/4 will remain because their denominator is already 4. Combine by adding similar fractions. 18 plus 13 plus 15/4. Their sum will become 46/4. Always reduce to lowest terms. 46 divided by 4, what will be our final answer? Our final answer is, the total length of the rope is 11 2/4 feet or 11 1/2 feet. Word problem number 2. A baker needs to make 6 jars of cookies for a party. If each jar requires 2 3/4 cups of flour, how many cups will he need? Let's use this illustration. 1 jar is equals to 2 3/4 cups. We need to make 6 jars of cookies, so we have to multiply it by 6. Convert to improper fraction. 6 will become 6/1. 2 3/4 will become 11/4. Apply the rules in multiplying fractions. We have to multiply 6 and 11 and 1 times 4. The answer is 66/4. Always reduce to lowest terms. 66 divided by 4, our final answer is, the total cups of flour needed for 6 jars of cookies is 16 1/2 cups. Word problem number 3. A drum full of rice weighs 253/6 kg. If the empty drum weighs 57/4 kg, find the weight of the rice in the drum. Use this illustration. The weight of empty drum and the weight of drum full of rice. Convert to similar fraction. Their LCD is 12. 253/6 kg will become 506/12. While 57/4 kg will become 171/12. Now apply the rules in subtracting fraction. 506 minus 171/12. We have 335/12. Now always reduce to lowest terms. 335 divided by 12. For our final answer, the total weight of the rice in a drum is 27/11/12 kg. Problem number 4. Tony is putting up a fence in the house backyard. The fence comes in sections that are 4 2/3 feet long. If the yard is 34 feet long, how many sections will he need to buy? Let's use this illustration. The backyard is 34 feet long. You need to divide it by a fence with a 4 2/3 feet long. Convert to improper fraction. 34 will become 34/1. 4 2/3 will become 14/3. Now get the reciprocal of the divisor. 14/3 will become 3/14. Then proceed in multiplying fraction. We have to multiply it by 34/1. 34 times 3, then 1 times 4 is equal to 102/14. Always reduce to lowest term. 102 divided 14, what will be our answer? For our final answer, we have the total length of the section needed to fence the house backyard is 7 and 4 over 14 feet or 7 and 2 over 7 feet.
Are you ready to answer your module? Good luck!
What's more? Independent activity number 1. Turn your module to page 16. Classify the following set of fractions. Write similar if the fractions are similar or dissimilar if the fractions are dissimilar. Independent assessment number 1. Turn your module to page 16. Change the following pair of fractions to similar fractions. Independent activity number 2. Turn your module to page 17. Determine whether each mathematical statement is correct or not. Shade the heart symbol if the statement is true, and shade the broken heart symbol if the statement is false. Independent assessment number 2. Turn your module to page 17. Perform the indicated operations. Express your final answers in simplest form. Independent activity number 3. Turn your module to page 18. Perform the indicated operations. Express your final answers in simplest form. Independent assessment number 3. Turn your module to pages 18 and 19. For test A, match column A to column B. Write the letter of your answer on the space provided before the number. And for letter B, find the product or quotient of the following rational numbers. Express your answer in its lowest term and write it on the blank. Independent activity number 4. Turn your module to page 19. Fill the boxes with the correct rational numbers by performing the indicated operations. Independent assessment number 4. Turn your module to pages 20 and 21. For letter A, find the sum of the following rational numbers. Choose your answer from the box and write it on the space provided before the number. For letter B, find the difference of the following rational numbers and circle your answer from the given choices. For letter C, perform the multiplication and division operations. What I have learned. For what I have learned, turn your module to page 21. Having gone through different activities, do you realize now how easy and comfortable performing operations of rational number is? Write your realization below by plotting your ideas. What I can do. What I can do. Turn your module to page 22. Read each statement below, analyze carefully, and solve the problem correctly. Assessment. Now turn your module to pages 23 and 24. Let's answer the post-test. Solve each problem and choose the letter of the best answer. Write it on the space provided before the number. Additional activity. Additional activity. Turn your module to page 24. This Matarsia puzzle is a great way for the students to review their skills with operation on rational numbers. References.